Hey everyone, this is Scott Weidenkivowitz from Photocrati. I am very excited to share the ICE Society with you. Now, if you've never heard of the ICE Society, it's actually a website, an online education center created by Jerry Gionis, who was the creator of the ICE Lite. The ICE Lite is this really cool product that was created by Jerry, but actually made by Westcott. So let me show you the product real quick before we dive into what the ICE Society is. Here is the ICE Lite. It is basically, some people call it the lightsaber, but it's basically this wand. You hold it in your hand or you mount it on a light stand or tripod, and it's LED lights. And you can actually daisy chain them and have multiple hooked up and have a very long strip light if you wanted to. And it also has gel holders, so if you wanted to gel your lights for color correction or effects, you could do that as well. So the ICE Lite is a really cool product that is available through theicelite.com or Westcott. And yeah, definitely check that out. So Jerry Gionis is a very well-known portrait and wedding photographer. And he created the ICE Society to continue the education that he provides through so many different resources, to have his own sort of resource for education. And he wanted to make it a place where anyone could go and learn about improving their lighting, improving their portrait work, improving their wedding photography, things like that. So when you create an account for the ICE Society, you have this hub where you can see what's new going on over here. You can see what the current challenge is, and I'll show you what that means. You can actually, there's different chapters. So think of it as an ebook or a book where there's different chapters, but it's all video education. And there's a lot of them. As you can see here, recently viewed chapter is chapter 71. There's a lot of chapters. So you can actually favorite some of those chapters if you wanted to. And then you can see what the most popular ones are. What are most people looking at? What are most people, learning from? And check it out for yourself. Now, let's dive in a little bit into the ICE Society. So here are the chapters. So this is the chapter section. And you can see currently the latest one is chapter 72. And you can see if you scroll down, you can see the other chapters, and it actually goes from the latest one to the oldest one. And you can see here, you can go through all of the originals as well. So you can start with chapter 1 if you wanted to, and then work your way to the latest ones. So there is a lot. You can see here sort of a boudoir style. So really any portrait photography you can learn about in the ICE Society. And really cool is it's all based on this principle of the ICE Lite, and it's really, really, really fun. So that is the chapter section, and you can see here that the latest chapter is actually, covering posing and lighting and things like that. So specific to wedding photography. So this is really nice for many people, and you can see here that there's different categories here as well: practice, posing, lighting, all these different fun things. Now the next section that I want to show, so here's what a chapter looks like inside of one. You can see here that there's a video, and you can actually share this, but people won't have access unless they pay to sign up. And this one is on posing and lighting. And you can see you can comment, ask questions, things like that. Subscribe to the comments, so if you comment and want to subscribe to it and see if someone replies, you can do that. You can see here, actually, Jerry Gionis is actually replying himself. So you're not going to get a reply just from other students. You'll get a reply from Jerry as well, which is fantastic. Now the next one is critiques that I want to show you. Critiques is really cool because you can go in here, and the pro members to the ICE Society can do this. And you can actually upload an individual photo, an entire portfolio, or a wedding album. And you can do that, put in the title, the description, any tags, submit your critique, and it's going to be critiqued by the educators. Okay? So it's not only Jerry that's going to be critiquing it. As you can see here, right here, not all entries will be critiqued by Jerry, although he makes every attempt to. So That's awesome. Now, I've met Jerry actually at PhotoPlus Expo. I met him when he announced the Ice Society, the Ice Light at the Westcott booth at PhotoPlus Expo in New York City last year. So it was a 2012 PhotoPlus Expo in New York City. And Jerry was really awesome. Very nice guy. Very knowledgeable. Of course, it's his product. So he had no problem showing off what it could do. And I was there hanging out and with some friends, and we were talking with the crew over there, and for a while we kept coming back, and of course one of us wound up buying the Ice Light because it's that freaking cool. So that's a critique section. And another section is the challenges. So here is this month's challenge. Show us your best shot of 2013. It's not very specific, but it gets you thinking, looking at your archives. 2013 is going to be ending soon, so you know, good topic for December. So here you can see 2 people have submitted. The winner gets a free year of membership, which is really nice. And here's how you can upload photo, title, description, tags, just like their critiques would do. Really cool. And then the next section is the live chats. So here you can see Jerry every so often will host a live chat, and you can chat with him for, you know, you can see here, free 2-hour live chat. So really nice that he is also doing live chats with the members. And the so paid members can actually view the previous live cast. So here you can see I can access all the previous ones and the show notes. But free members can only access the current live one that's happening. All right? Big difference. And then last but not least, there are workshops. So Jerry also hosts workshops, you know, around the country. And you can see here, previous workshops include Michigan, Massachusetts, New York, Texas. There will be upcoming ones as well. And that's really cool. So lots of stuff going on with the Ice Society. It's definitely well worth checking out. You know, it's not, there is a free version, but, you know, there's also paid plans. So you can see here, free, you can order products individually, you can register for workshops, free chapter access, things like that. But then you can either pay $30 a month or $300 per year, which saves you some money and gives you a lot of other things, including discounts on different things. So that's the Ice Society. It's pretty neat. I'm very excited to spend even more time with this and start learning myself. And I wanted to share it with the Photocratic community because educational resources, you can never really get enough of them. And then when they're as good as this, they're almost priceless, because think about the investment. For $300 for a year, if you can learn to improve your wedding photography and get one new customer, or your portrait photography, get one new customer from what you've learned in the Ice Society, it pays for itself tenfold. Okay? If you charge $3,000 for a wedding and you only paid $300 to learn about how to improve your wedding photography, you've drastically made profit off of this education. Or a portrait session. If you charge, you know, $1,000 for a portrait session, then you can make that back very quick based on your, you know, your investment. So the return on investment is huge if you are going to, you know, really learn and use what you learn to make more money in your business. So check it out. It's the Ice Society. I'll link to it. And we're going to try to do some giveaways as well. I'm going to work with them to get some codes to give away some. So check it out, the Ice Society. Thanks for watching.